Okay, we got started just in time. They're getting started. We here.
AMD touches the lives of billions.
Let's see what AMD has in store for gamers in 2025.
Technology you use every day. From data centers to your personal device.
Definitely need those data centers.
To automation. Curiosity to creativity.
Nice.
Business to breathtaking. AI
Good old AI.
to awe. And we're just getting started.
Of course, AMD has to fluff us up before they get started, right?
AMD. Together we advance.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Every year, CES turns Vegas into a world of possibility.
Yes, it
Where
does.
the only limit to our future technology is our imagination. At AMD, we've been relentlessly pushing the boundaries of high-performance computing. We are the powerhouse behind the technology you interact with every single day.
He almost messed that
Helping
line up.
people and enterprises rethink what computing can do for them. We power the laptops and workstations that fuel your creativity.
Thank you. I was about to say, something's wrong
to
with this dude's
consoles
mic.
where you game and unwind. With high-performance processors and graphics that make the impossible possible.
Okay.
We power cars, manufacturing devices, surgical robotics, and communication towers. In Japan, we power train safety by enabling AI-driven track inspections to drive operational efficiencies.
Okay.
Our technology is revolutionizing industries like fish farming with touchless systems that ensure sustainability in a world where sea temperatures continue to rise. We also power the most fascinating research projects in the world,
More fluff.
like the European Organization for Nuclear Research, which uses AMD technology to process massive quantities of data in the quest for clues on the origins of the universe. Whether you know it or not, you probably interact with AMD technology every day as we continue to push the boundaries
Especially if
of
you're-
what
if you got a Ryzen
computing
build.
can do to advance the world around us. And we're just getting started. Today, I'd like to zero in on end-user devices across gaming, AI PCs, and the enterprise, showing how AMD will change the way you work, play, and create.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us. Let's get started with gaming.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go.
We recently launched the world's best gaming processor with the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D.
CPU is
a
stupid
tribute
fast.
to the gamer's pursuit of perfection. Ever since we launched the 9800 X3D, gamers all around the world have been blown away at the leap in gaming performance. The community has been asking whether we can take one more leap forward with creator applications to push the boundaries even further.
Oh, boy.
And today, I'm super excited to announce that we're taking the technology
9950
in the
X3D.
9800 X3D into a new 16-core processor.
16 core.
When you're a creator, every
9950
second of your time
X3D.
is valuable. We are delivering the next frontier in content creation. Welcome to the new Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor.
We're watching this in HD. Yes, we are.
Combine the best technology for gaming and the best technology for creators
Why is
into
he,
a
he's
single
shaking.
package.
He's nervous. He don't want to drop it.
On the left side, we've got an
I've been
8-core
shaking too.
CCD and a bonded 3D SRAM. On the right side, we have an additional 8 Zen 5 cores that can reach the highest frequency
2-core
possible.
chiplet format.
This combination gives you the highest core count when you need it, the highest cache size when your application requires it, and the highest frequency when your workload demands it. The new 9950 X3D is simply the world's best 16-core gaming processor.
Yeah, but how much does it cost?
It delivers an average 8% performance increase across a broad range of titles over our prior generation. Personally, I've been playing some of my favorite games, such as Hogwarts Legacy and Space Marine 2, and seeing over 20% performance increase over the 7950 X3D. We also tested Intel's new Arrow Lake processor, and the 9950 X3D is on average 20% faster in gaming than their best. And in many
AMD.
games,
We have to
such
see
as
it.
Space Marine 2
You
and
got to see some
Cyberpunk
real world
2077,
benchmark
we are
results
over
with that comparison.
35% faster. Just like the 9800 X3D, the 9950 X3D also shares the title for the world's best gaming processor. In addition, the 9950 X3D is also the new king at content creation. It delivers an average 13% performance increase across the most popular content creation workloads over our prior generation. And in popular benchmarks, such as Cinebench and Blender,
run the Cinebench.
we are seeing over 15% performance improvement. And compared to Intel's new Arrow Lake processor, the 9950 X3D is on average 10% faster, and seeing performance improvements of more than 30% for workloads such as 7-Zip and Adobe Photoshop. Simply put, the Ryzen 9 9950 X3D is the world's best 16-core processor for both gamers and content creators.
I mean, but do you really need a 16-core CPU if you're only gaming,
though?
though?
We're not stopping at desktops with X3D.
Mobile too?
We want to bring the best gaming and content creation experiences everywhere. And today, I'm super excited to also share that we're bringing our Zen 5 X3D technology to mobile devices with Fire Range.
They forgot to cue the audience clap. Okay, there it goes. Okay.
Expanding our 9950 X3D milestone, we're bringing the world's best desktop gaming and content creation processor into a mobile package, available in the first half of this year. To create the best games, it requires close co-engineering with hardware, software, and OS from the very beginning of development, including extensive optimizations in Zen 5, our next generation RDNA 4 architecture, and our latest frame generation and machine learning-based upscaling technology with FSR 4. Being a lifelong gamer myself, I spend a lot of time with game studios and developers to unlock the full creativity and imagination.
FSR still isn't even
For our first guest,
commonly or
I want to introduce a true
widely
trailblazer of the gaming industry. A programmer and game designer by training, he built some of the most iconic games in the industry, such as Mortal Kombat and
Ed
NBA
Boon.
Jam. He was responsible for the global development of Minecraft and now leads the top game studios in the world. I'm so happy to introduce our close partner, Matt Booty, president of game content and studios at Microsoft, including Activision, Blizzard, and Bethesda.
Thanks, Jack, and hello to everyone at CES. Games are how we connect, how we build community, and how we explore bold new ideas. From our earliest days of building a console around DirectX and Xbox Live, to today's Xbox Play Anywhere and Game Pass, we've always pushed the boundaries to bring new, innovative
I love me some
experiences
Game Pass,
to
though, I ain't
players around the world. AMD has been an incredible partner to Microsoft in this journey, helping us drive innovation across every level of gaming. From powering the latest generation of Xbox consoles to enabling cutting-edge hardware for PC gamers, their technology has consistently pushed the industry forward. Our decades-long partnership with AMD has resulted in several of the underlying gaming technologies that are used by all the biggest developers
I thought
today.
they said they were going to
This
get into the
ranges from
gaming
development
stuff.
of OS-level graphics APIs like DirectX 12 Ultimate and ray tracing, to larger caches, multi-threading, and driver optimizations that enable more games to be played on more devices. The Activision team is proud to partner closely with AMD to optimize Black Ops 6 for AMD Ryzen processors and Radeon graphics. Our teams can't wait to see what they can do with the next generation of processors and GPUs
Hell, neither can we.
with Ryzen X3D and RDNA 4. Technologies like FSR and frame generation make some of our most demanding games, like Starfield, run better. These optimizations give our teams more headroom to not just push more pixels, but to actually explore richer gameplay, deeper physics modeling, and more robust systems.
They included
And this
two of the
dynamic
most split
hardware
games of the past
technology
year,
enabling our
Starfield and Black
devs
Ops
to do
6.
more continues in the future, with FSR 4 on the latest graphics cards bringing high-quality machine learning upscaling to games like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 later this year. Thank you, Lisa.
Nobody will be
Jack,
playing Black
and
Ops 6 later
everyone at
this
AMD
year.
for helping our teams achieve more.
Thank you, Matt. We truly value our partnership with you and the game studios. My son and I have spent countless hours playing Starfield, Diablo 4, and a new Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and we have so much fun
Diablo
playing
4,
them
okay.
together.
Black Ops
Thank
6 and
you for your
Starfield.
pursuit of artistic expressions.
Man, that's tough.
Combining art and gaming together
Especially
to deliver such
Starfield.
memorable, personal, and social experiences.
When is Dr. Sue gonna come out next?
We absolutely love the gaming community, and we look forward to telling you more about RDNA 4 and FSR 4 later this quarter. Now let's shift gears to AI PCs. AI is the most disruptive technology in the past 50 years.
That's all
The
we're
inflection
getting
point is as
from the
big
gaming front?
as the Industrial Revolution.
The 9900
It's clear
X3D?
that AI is a new electricity. It's going to be everywhere. And today, we are bringing that technology to everyone, pushing the limits of what AI computing can do for you. To tell you more, I'd like to introduce Rahul Tiku, Senior Vice President and General Manager of our client business. Hello, Rahul.
I don't know, y'all.
Thank you, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to CES. I want to start by congratulating the gaming team on a great set of products that were just launched. As you saw, we have leadership technologies in the gaming space, and we continue to out-innovate the market there. Jack also talked about cloud to edge, and you heard about our gaming leadership, and I'm going to focus on AI PCs. This past year, we released our third generation Ryzen AI 300 series processors that enable the first Copilot Plus x86 PCs back in June. This was done with a single chip with leadership productivity, leadership graphics, and leadership AI capabilities.
Are we into?
We see this in
are
the
we that
Ryzen
into
AI 300
to AI, yo?
calling out our great architecture, our leadership in performance, and the best AI experiences that we're bringing to our customers. And in 2025, you're going to see Ryzen AI will continue to grow with over 150 laptop designs. These are beautiful, elegant platforms from our partners like Lenovo, HP, Asus, Acer, and many more. And I think these will be some of the most desirable laptops available in the market, period. So today, I'm also proud to announce that we're expanding our Ryzen AI PC capabilities into the high-performance space with Ryzen AI 7 and 5 series processors. Codenamed Kraken Point, these new models will allow us to make our leading Ryzen AI 300 series processors available to more users and bring AMD's leading next-gen AI capabilities.
At least he's not
to
shaking,
everyone.
holding that mobile processor. But my goodness.
Our new Ryzen AI 7 350 demonstrates faster multitasking productivity than the competition, beating Qualcomm Snapdragon by an average of 35% across some of the key benchmarks.
I mean,
and the Intel Lunar Lake product by an average of 30% when
they got it so quickly over the gaming stuff. I'm not sure if we're as into AI as AMD thinks, but while he's talking, I will add that not too long ago I did publish a video on his channel where I had said that AMD is shifting away from the mainstream gaming space and creating like new hardware for gamers and focusing on AI. Well, that video is still up. You could definitely watch it in its original form and then check this joint out, and then you'll see that AMD is slowly shifting away from dedicated, like focusing on gaming components or gaming hardware, just the gaming space in general, and doubling down focusing on AI. The 9950X3D that the previous gentleman came on and previewed to us, it was first prefaced that it's a content creation chip. Not even really focused on gaming. I kind of blurped like, well, do you even need a 16-core, 24 to 32 thread, whatever CPU to game on? Probably not. I mean, even if you're creating content, 16 cores, I mean, maybe if you're working on 4K, but there's other parts of your system that's going to have to come with your ability to work or edit at that resolution. But AMD is definitely focusing on AI going here in 2025 as their second product feature is emphasizes AI. And the previous gentleman mentioned that they're not even going to have more information on RDNA 4 and FSR 4, as if anybody effectively used FSR 3 or 3.1, when admittedly so, DLSS just works better if you were to use any form of AI upscaling. Especially if you're rocking a 40 series. If you're rocking a 40 series NVIDIA graphics card, you're not likely using FSR. You're not. Even if the game supports it, or if you even want to enable it, chances are you're turning on frame generation on DLSS. But I don't know. But clearly AMD is focusing on AI.
Off of workstation and thin and light laptops to incredibly small and powerful micro desktops, this is simply the most advanced mobile x86 processor ever created, period. It's a single chip powered by up to 16 Zen 5 cores for leading multitasking capability. It also has 40 RDNA 3.5 graphics compute units.
So this is the APU?
Which is the most powerful integrated graphics in the Windows ecosystem. It has also got our leadership 50 TOPS XDNA2 NPU, and all of this is tied together with unified in x86 mobile devices. The Ryzen AI Max does this all in a single performance and efficient portability in a whole new way for Windows laptops. With an ultra-efficient 55-watt TDP for combined CPU, GPU, and NPU power, there has never been anything like this chip in this class of sleek, thin, and light notebooks.
I'm about to say, cue the audience, applause.
Against the Intel Lunar Lake, we win by an astounding margin, averaging 2.6x faster rendering performance. When it comes to getting work done, Ryzen AI Max is a clear productivity winner. When comparing the
It's like AMD is focusing on data centers. It's like AMD is focusing on data centers and the mobile sector, laptop manufacturers, and even console manufacturers, Sony, Microsoft, what have you. AMD hardware will probably power the next generation of the Switch 2. You know what I mean? But it seems like that's where AMD is shifting all of their focus to. Like I mentioned in that video, not even, pure rasterization. Just straight AI upscaling and how much performance can be eked out when they're leveraging AI. They have a whole class of CPUs now named Ryzen AI Max. And I don't even think they use the term rasterization yet. I don't think we're also going to get much on the graphics card space, but I don't think this isn't the information gamers came looking for here.
To graphics, the Ryzen AI Max can run incredibly large AI workloads with performance that's faster than discrete desktop graphics cards. For example, the 70 billion parameter Llama 3.1 large language model that we are showing here runs twice as fast as the discrete RTX 4090 desktop GPU. And it does that at 87% lower TDP.
He couldn't even get it out with a straight face.
Double the performance of a very high-end desktop hardware at much lower power. This is truly incredible. Now imagine creating videos with just a line of text or automating your user workflows with AI agents locally on your Ryzen AI PCs. We continue to work with all of our ISV partners to enable incredible AI experiences, including 50 planned applications that will take advantage of our industry-leading NPUs.
AI is straight taking over.
Please join us at the AMD Connect area in the Venetian Titian rooms to try out some of these cool new examples of AI running on our Ryzen AI processors. Here are some of the Ryzen AI Max models that will be available at launch. The top of the stack is the Ryzen AI Max plus 395 with 16 cores and 40 graphic CUs. We also have the Ryzen AI Max 390 with 12 cores and 32 graphic CUs, and the Ryzen AI Max 385 with 8 cores
and 32
variant? Graphic CUs. And all of these parts are going to be available Q1 of this year.
That's interesting. No 6-core 12-thread variant.
You guys are as excited as I am to get your hands on this great product set.
Maybe that too will come later in quarter 2025.
Now, the Ryzen AI Max, as we talked about, is going to be a game changer for creators, artists, developers. We're really proud to partner with HP to bring the HP ZBook Ultra G1A system to our customers. It's a beautiful example of a truly portable, mobile, powerful system like anything else out there.
Probably plugged into a wall.
You'll also find the Ryzen AI Max processor in the new desktop HP Z2 Mini G1A. This is a 3-liter compact mini PC enabling large language models for developers and creators in incredibly cool and efficient
Notice how he left
out
gamers. He said developers
and for the consumer
and
segment, ASUS has created something really, really unique. This is the new ROG Flow Z13. This is an ultra-mobile 13-inch gaming tablet with a detachable keyboard in a surprisingly small, elegant, and premium package. So as you can see, we really, really focused on expanding our next-gen AI PC portfolio. No one has a lineup with the breadth or the depth of Copilot Plus PCs that AMD can offer. From Ryzen AI Max in the Halo segment, all the way to the Ryzen AI 300 in the advanced segment, we're bringing the benefits of AMD's leading performance, reliability, and battery life to all of you.
What about affordability?
AI PCs are not just delivering new experiences for consumers, but they're also transforming how work gets done. And to tell you a little bit more about it, let's welcome Jack back on the stage.
Jack. Okay. Jack was his name.
Now let's talk about enterprise.
Oh,
AMD has been on a
man.
journey to transform every touch point of business computing, from the data center to client devices. EPYC is the CPU of choice for hyperscalers, supporting cloud services.
So again, AMD focusing on data centers and AI-driven applications and software, not gamers. Even in their first CES presentation, they talked about gaming, maybe 5 minutes with the 9950X 3D, and then that was it. They did mention RDNA 4 and FSR 4, which I thought was going to be hinted at here. I'm kind of trying to stick around towards the end. I'm uninterested with the enterprise, advancements that AMD is moving forward in. It's just not my sector. I mean, we're gamers here, That's what we focus on. But FSR 4 and RDNA 4, Jack, my friend Jack here mentioned, we'll get more information on later in the year. So does that mean we'll get no mention or any kind of update on RDNA 4, 9700 XT, 9800 XT, 9900 XTX? I don't know. But a 16-core, you don't need a 16-core CPU to game on. They didn't even talk about the price. Price was not even mentioned. Even for their Ryzen AI Max mobile CPUs. A 16-core variant, which is going to be good for like video editors, I guess, and filmmakers and content creators. And then 8-core 16-thread, but no 6-core 12-thread AI Max variant. What's up with that? Maybe can't price it low enough? Because we also didn't get a price on those mobile CPUs and how much, those laptops are going to cost, or, where they're going to run. Here recently, I've been doing some loose gaming on my work laptop. It has a 3070 Ti inside of it, so it can handle most things, even just if they're casual. But in between working, or if I'm just not at a table or one of my desks, then I'll game on my laptop. But if I'm not connected to the wall, then I can feel the difference in performance and power efficiency. And if I'm playing not connected to its power bank, its plug, then the battery just drains faster because I'm playing a game, and that requires a lot of juice, no matter how efficient the laptop is. So I still see most gamers still playing on these devices plugged into a wall. Yeah, you have better portability because it's a laptop. You can kind of take it anywhere and do that, library, work, or what have you. But, depending on where the price to performance is on those laptops will determine if they truly will have a spot here amongst mobile gamers. We don't really talk too much about laptops and things. But, raw desktop performance is still king, and that's still where I'd say where you'd want to be at. But enterprise, data center, AI, this is what we talked about in that video I published where I said AMD has waved the white flag. They've given up. Even when they were talking about their competitor, NVIDIA, it was about a like a benchmark between the 4090 and one of their mobile CPUs. Not necessarily in gaming. Even when they bought on the game developer and designer dude from Microsoft, whatever. He didn't talk too much about gaming.
We developed a fantastic portfolio with our OEM partners, all of which have helped us advance our mission to make meaningful change into enterprise. Now, let's hear it directly from our close partners.
No, I thought.
In
Oh my
CES,
goodness.
I'm proud to say the HP AMD partnership is reaching new heights.
For more than 25 years, Lenovo and AMD have grown stronger together.
Together, we have been the driving force in the tech industry.
What makes our partnership
ASUS
so
in the
strong
house?
is that we share a focus on experiences. We identify customers' needs and co-engineer to provide better, modern, exciting, meaningful experiences. And these experiences are changing the way people get work done.
Driving innovations that define the present and set the stage for the future of personal computing. We have pushed boundaries across the entire Lenovo portfolio. ThinkPad, ThinkBook, Yoga, Legion, ThinkStation, all powered by AMD Ryzen.
Pushing the boundaries of innovation from gaming and AI PCs to creativity devices and much more.
Looking ahead, we have big plans
For
starting
AI.
here at CES.
Yep.
Let me share two examples.
AI.
First, to help developers manage complex ISV and data science workflows, we are introducing the ZBook Ultra. It's the first workstation with the Ryzen AI Max Pro series processor and the world's most powerful 14-inch mobile workstation. Second, to help consultants analyze complex data sheets and run AI models locally, we just introduced our EliteBook X with the Ryzen AI Pro family.
The Z1 Ultra,
It's
the
world's
EliteBook
most
X.
powerful next-gen AI notebook.
Had to
We
squeeze
know
AI.
represents
AI,
an
AI.
unprecedented opportunity. AMD has been an incredible partner in working with us to scale AI platforms that are central to the success of Lenovo PCs, including our recently launched Lenovo AI Now, that is the foundation of the most advanced and sophisticated AI PCs in the market, as well as our Copilot Plus PCs, which are already simplifying how we collaborate, create, and innovate every day.
That's why the Ryzen AI 300 series powers our ASUS ProArt notebook portfolio. ProArt devices use AI to empower creators to work more efficiently and creatively. Whether it's accelerating rendering times, enhancing image quality, or streamlining editing process, ProArt is transforming the way we create.
It
At
is.
Lenovo, we have always said that meaningful innovation stems from strong partnerships.
We are excited to continue our journey with AMD.
And this is just the beginning.
Thank you, Alex.
That means more
Luca,
AI. That
and
means we're getting
Samson
more
for the great
AI.
partnership. Now, some of you may have noticed that we have someone missing in our video.
Yeah, Dr. Sue.
CES is a moment for big ideas, big partnerships,
Where's
and big
Dr. Lisa
opportunities.
Sue?
And today, we have something that checks all three of those boxes.
Is it RDNA
I'd
4?
like to introduce my good friend, Sam Bird, president of the Client Solutions Group at Dell, to join me on stage.
Well, no, that's not Dr. Lisa Sue.
Hey, Sam. It's awesome to have you here with us at CES.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Jack.
Definitely, definitely.
This
Sam,
seems like one
when
big,
I think of
long
Dell,
promo
the first thing comes to
marketing
mind are PCs. But the company has going to be
presentation.
the essential end-to-end enterprise technology provider.
Hey, that's exactly right, Jack. And I think about from our leadership in PCs that I know are near and dear to
Yes,
your heart
yes.
and my heart, to leadership in compute, storage, and enterprise.
Are you going to say gaming?
solutions.
Nope.
Dell is at the epicenter of data-intensive workloads like AI.
Gaming was not used not one time in any of those instances did they mention gaming. But this is concerning because, again, AMD is focusing on AI, data centers, content creation and workflows that, kind of encompass all of those things. Video editors, producers. I mean, AMD might have spent all but 5 minutes on talking about the gaming space. And I keep going back to it. But in that video we published, I said, AMD is waving the white flag. They're not focusing on, gamers, gaming-related hardware. Like, they have realized they cannot beat NVIDIA at this literal game of rasterization. They just can't. So now they're trying to get ahead on AI. This was their words, like I referenced in that article. So now they're trying to get a leap or a jump on AI. And it's also evident now in CES here 2025. And we published that video like a month ago, or 2 months ago maybe even. It's up there. It's up. And a good watch nonetheless. And it's reflective of what we're seeing
Platforms,
here.
we're super excited about them. They represent the next evolution of enterprise computing. With your products, they have
They're just talking, and
that
not about
businesses
gaming.
need today, combined with AI capabilities they're going to need tomorrow.
Definitely. Sam, this is such a historic partnership between Dell and AMD. Our first time working together to reimagine what commercial devices can do. And I'm so pumped. You and I have hundreds of engineers working together to build the absolute best enterprise PC platform. Could you share some additional perspective?
Hey, absolutely. I think we've got one here. Let's take a look, thank you, Paula, at one of our new 13-inch Dell Pro systems powered by AMD Ryzen AI Pro.
It's beautiful.
I bet you they won't show it running a game.
Spring, for Northern Hemisphere types, Northern Hemisphere spring. Yeah, like you said, it's sleek, modern, delivers exceptional speed, incredible battery life, and powerful AI performance thanks to the AMD Pro technologies.
Yeah.
It's really scalable.
Of course,
beautiful
AI.
displays, up to Quad HD, enterprise-grade security, and 5G and Wi-Fi 7 to provide dependable connectivity no matter where you're working. And Jack, the whole Dell Pro portfolio is built with durability in mind, withstanding nearly 3 times as many hinge cycles, drops, and bumps from tough corporate use.
I thought he was going to say dropping the notebook.
Has all the bells and whistles and endurance.
So again,
Sam,
yeah.
I'll definitely be self-hosting. And
They ain't show it running any game, though. Where's the game? Where's its gaming performance? Nah, bring Dr. Lisa Su back on stage, please.
for this.
Hey, so Jack, we've learned in building the Dell AI Factory that one size does not fit all, and flexibility and choice are needed to bring the right performance to the right workload. We see the same need in PCs in the AI PC era, and I'll tell you, that's exactly where you
heard it there,
fit in.
y'all. The AI
partner with
PC
CIOs
era.
to help them stay ahead of change.
That's what we're in.
AMD really brings a comprehensive hardware and software experience at every level of the enterprise stack, and that's a really big deal.
No, I love it, Sam. I love it. And that brings us to another critical issue. You and I spent a lot of time talking about this. We know CIOs are facing big decisions in 2025. Do you think CIOs will simply rinse and repeat and replay devices, or would they leap forward with AI PC-enabled PCs?
Okay, you're giving me a softball here.
Of course.
I think the choice is clear, Jack, and we believe upgrading to AI PCs is going to pay dividends in productivity. You think about it, there's a massive
They are
install
still
base of
pushing
1.5 billion PCs,
AI heavy.
many of which don't meet the hardware requirements to run Windows 11. So customers that are thinking about refreshing see a world where AI is evolving faster than anyone expected, and the world's greatest productivity device, the PC, is poised to play a pivotal role in the AI revolution.
Completely agree.
So the way we look
That's
at
about
it,
the best thing said
great
this
to
whole
get an AI
presentation.
PC, but we've got to make it easier for CIOs to deploy AI models at scale on PCs. And as we spend time with customers, we see how complex this process is today, getting your data to run on your models on your devices, sorting through multiple AI models, silicon nuances, and then tuning and deploying models. So we're making it easier to get AI running on PCs with Dell Pro AI Studio, the industry's most comprehensive toolkit. And we believe, Jack, this will reduce the time needed to tune and deploy models by as much as 75%. Going from 6 months to as little as 6 weeks.
Wow, Sam, 6 months to 6 weeks. That's truly, truly incredible. And I agree, this is a chance for business to redefine workplace computing. And by refreshing to an AI PC, it's opting for us to move from reactive devices to what you and I talk about, to ones that can predict, think, and act in real time. Dell's new lineup of AMD-powered devices
what does
could
that
be
do for
pivotal to
gaming?
this transformation.
Hey, I totally agree, Jack. You know, our team lives to get great devices into the hands of customers. Devices that will supercharge their creativity and productivity today and future-proof them for tomorrow.
Sam, I can't wait to bring our end-to-end portfolio together to enterprises everywhere. Thank you so much, Sam, for the partnership. This is just the beginning. I'm looking forward to partnering with you for many, many years to come.
Thanks for having me, Jack.
Thank you, Sam. You take care.
Bye.
Thank you, Sam. Pushing AI.
In my opening remarks, I share with you a few highlights of how AMD is advancing the world across industries, relentlessly
Not the
pushing
gaming
the
industry.
boundaries of high-performance computing. Today, we continue to raise that bar. We expand our leadership in gaming with the all-new Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, the world's best 16-core processor for gamers and content creators. We also proliferating AI everywhere, expanding our Ryzen AI 300 portfolio with Kraken and Strix Halo.
Pushing AI everywhere.
Bringing the power of a workstation to thin and light laptops. Before we wrap it up, a very special thank you to all of our wonderful friends and partners, Matt Booty, Alex Cho, Luca Rossi, Samson Hu, and Sam Bird for joining us at CES today. That deep...
Yo, again, I, like many others in this space, was optimistic that we would see more on RDNA 4 or more on